So today we are moving on to a new chapter. We're going on to polygons. Today we're going to focus on interior angles of polygons. My essential question is, how can I determine how many degrees are in a polygon based on the number of sides that it has? Okay, so my polygon interior angles theorem states that the sum of angles inside and inside a polygon will always be 180 times n minus 2. The n is number of sides. So I'm going to go ahead and solve number 1. It wants me to find the sum of the interior angles. Sum is the total amount. So I first am going to count how many sides this polygon has. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total sides. So my n is going to be 8. Then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and plug into my formula. I am going to have 180, parentheses 8 for n, minus 2 from the formula. Then I want to go ahead and go to Desmos and type this in, which gives me 1080. Okay, so same thing on number 2. I want to go ahead and count out my sides. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sides. So what I want to go ahead and do is plug in 10 into the formula. I'm going to have 180 times 10 minus 2. And then I want to go ahead and go to Desmos. Which gives me 1440. Okay. Number 3 tells me the sum of interior angles of a convex polygon is 900 degrees. It wants me to classify the polygon by the number of sides. So this one I'm working backwards. So what I want to do is I'm going to do 900 equals 180, parentheses, n minus 2, because I don't know my total number of sides for this problem. Then what I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and divide both sides by 180. Then I go ahead and type into Desmos. So I'm going to do 900 divided by 180, which gets me 5. So I'm going to rewrite my equation. I have 5 equals n minus 2. Then I want to go ahead and get n alone. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. This is going to give me 7 on the left and n on the right. Then, since it wants me to classify the polygon, I'm going to call it a 7gon. If it was like a special one, like a hexagon that has 6 sides, I would say that name. Number 4, I accidentally have the same thing twice, so we're not going to do that. Okay, then I'm going to move on to the back side. I want to find the value of x in the polygon. So what I first want to do here is find the total sum of the angles. So on this first picture, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 total sides. So I want to plug into my angle formula. I'm going to have 180 times 4 minus 2. Then I want to go ahead and type this into Desmos. Which gives me 360. So what I want to do next is I want to add the insides and set them equal to that angle measure I just got. So I'm going to take that 360 and set it equal to 108 plus 121 plus 59 plus x. Then I want to go ahead and combine like terms, so I'm going to add all of these numbers together. So I have 108 plus 121 plus 59, which gets me 288. Then I want to go ahead and subtract 288 on both sides. And then I want to go ahead and type this into Desmos. So I'm going to do 360 minus 288, which gets me 72. On number 6, I want to go ahead and do the same thing. So I'm going to start off by counting my sides. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to plug into the formula. I'm going to do 180 times 6 minus 2. Then I'm going to go to, Desmos. Which gets me 720. So now I want to go ahead and set up all of the inside and add it together and set it equal to the 720. So I'm going to have x plus 118 plus 111 plus 145. Nope. I mean, I will add 145, but I was going in a circle. Plus 124. Plus 115, plus the 145. Then I want to go ahead and combine like terms, so I'm going to go ahead and type this into Desmos. So I have 118 plus 111 plus 124 plus 115 plus the 145, which gets me 613. Then I want to go ahead and subtract 613 from both sides. This gets me 107. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about is a regular polygon. This is one where all of the sides are congruent and all of the interior angles are congruent. So what we do here is we are first going to find the total sum of all of the angles. So this is like what we did on the first page. And then the second thing we're going to do is divide by the total number of angles. Or total number of sides, I mean. So on number 7, it tells me it's a regular 16gon. This means I have 16 sides. So I'm going to plug into that formula from the front. I'm going to have 180 times 16 minus 2. Which is going to give me 2520. So this is my first step. Then the second thing I want to do is take that and divide by the total number of sides. So I'm going to do the 2520, and this had 16 sides, so I'm going to divide it by 16. which gives me 157.5. So this means each of those angles on that regular polygon are going to have a measure of 157.7 or 0.5 degrees. I want to do the same thing for number 8. It tells me it's a regular hexagon. Remember, hexagons have 6 sides. And then I plug into the formula. So I'm going to have 180 times 6 minus 2. I plug that into Desmos, which gets me 720. Then for my second step, I'm going to take the 720 and divide by 6. Which gets me 120.